Australia's skilled migration system in 2026 looks familiar on the surface, but beneath it lies a dramatically transformed reality. Thousands of skilled professionals prepare their documents, polish their CVS, and focus on visa points, believing the real challenge begins after lodging an expression of interest. What many fail to realize is that their journey can end much earlier, at the silent, decisive stage known as skills assessment. In 2026, this stage has become more complex, more powerful, and far less forgiving than before, acting as an invisible gatekeeper that quietly determines who moves forward and who is left behind. A skills assessment is a formal evaluation conducted by an Australian designated assessing authority to confirm whether an applicant's qualifications and work experience meet Australian standards for a specific occupation. Every skilled visa pathway relies on this step, and each occupation is assessed by a different authority such as VITASYS, ACS for IT professionals, Engineers Australia, AITSL for teachers, and Trades Recognition Australia for trade workers. Without a positive skills assessment, no amount of points, experience, or English scores can compensate. It is the foundation of the entire migration process. One of the biggest changes affecting skills assessment in 2026 is the introduction of the Skills in Demand (SID) visa, which replaced the old temporary skilled shortage visa. This new visa framework directly connects labour market needs with skills assessments, making occupation accuracy more critical than ever. While some streams under this visa have reduced work experience requirements, even allowing eligibility with as little as 1 year of experience, the scrutiny during skills assessment has intensified, ensuring only genuinely suitable candidates move forward. Another major shift is the implementation of the Core Skills Occupation List, CSOL, which consolidates multiple older occupation lists into one dynamic, frequently updated list. Occupations that fall outside this list now face serious limitations, especially for employer-sponsored visas. Even applicants whose professions remain on the list must ensure their skills assessment precisely matches the listed occupation, as even minor mismatches can result in refusal or long delays. In 2026, assessing authorities have significantly raised their evidence standards. Job titles alone are no longer enough. Authorities now closely analyze an applicant's actual duties, daily responsibilities, tools used, and decision-making level, comparing them line by line with official occupation descriptions, generic experience letters, vague job descriptions, or recycled templates are increasingly leading to negative outcomes or requests for further evidence, prolonging the process and increasing uncertainty. English language requirements have also quietly tightened for many occupations. While visa rules may appear unchanged, some assessing authorities now demand higher English scores at the assessment stage itself. Similarly, there is greater emphasis on recent and relevant experience, meaning older work experience may carry less weight unless it aligns closely with current Australian standards. Alongside this, skills assessment fees have increased across many professions, adding further financial pressure on applicants. Even before visa application costs begin, processing timelines remain unpredictable in 2026. While some visa subclasses allow flexibility in when a skills assessment must be submitted, many applicants overlook the fact that assessments have validity periods. If an invitation is delayed or occupation lists change, applicants may be forced to repeat the entire assessment process, paying fees again and risking changed criteria. Qualification pathways have also become more fragmented. In fields such as engineering, only degrees accredited under specific international accords qualify for streamlined assessment routes. What most official guidance fails to explain is the hidden complexity behind occupation codes and digital systems. Australia is transitioning from older ANZ SCO codes to the newer OSCA classification system, and misalignment between assessing authorities and immigration systems can cause delays or rejections, even when an applicant's profile is strong. Rather than approving borderline cases, authorities now prioritize applicants whose experience aligns almost perfectly with Australian role. Expectations. This has resulted in higher refusal. Rates for applicants with mixed duties or loosely related experience, particularly in saturated occupations. State and regional nomination programs further complicate matters, as each state applies its own priorities and interpretations, even when the same skills assessment is used nationally. Ultimately, skills assessment in 2026 is no longer a routine administrative step. It is a strategic checkpoint that requires precise planning, accurate occupation selection, strong documentation, and careful timing. Applicants who submit assessments early, align their experience meticulously with occupation requirements, and anticipate system changes stand a far greater chance of success than those who rely on outdated advice or assumptions. In conclusion, Australia's migration system in 2026 does not fail most applicants loudly, it fails them quietly, at the skills assessment stage. While official websites list requirements in simple bullet points, the real challenge lies in understanding the unspoken rules, how occupations are interpreted, how evidence is evaluated, and how timing can shape outcomes. For those who prepare intelligently and adapt to these unseen changes, the pathway remains open.